guys, I'm Callie Lewis.
And I am John P. And today we have a very special video coming at you. What is this? Is this an announcement? Is it a...
It is an announcement of sorts. Actually, we have several guests with us that we want to introduce you guys to. Actually, you know them. Kevin, editor-in-chief of Crackberry.com.
What's happening, Kevin?
Greetings, Callie and John. Thanks for having us on the show today. We're super excited for CES 2014 and beyond.
Nice.
Oh, he let it out of the bag.
That's right, he did. And we also...
Hashtag, come on, there's a big screen behind you that says CES
It's true.
Live.
That's true,
It's true. We also have Renee from iMore. What's happening?
Spoilers, Kevin. I mean, Callie and John, can't you control that man for 1 minute?
No.
Never.
Ridiculous.
He's uncontrollable.
He is
How are you guys doing?
Good.
We're good. Who else do we have?
We have Daniel from WPCentral.com.
Morning, everybody, or afternoon, or I don't know. I'm in a cave from Afghanistan, apparently. But it's nice to be with you guys, and nice to be back with John Callie again, as always.
And of course, last but definitely not least, we've got Phil from Android Central. What's up, Phil?
I have no idea what's going on anywhere. This is just bizarre.
Well, you're living life the way I do. I just generally don't know what's going on.
So we did gather everybody here today to talk about a very special announcement, our CES plans all together.
This is going to be so huge. I think this is probably the biggest thing that any of us have ever done, and so we're all doing it together. What's happening is we're going to be taking the set that we would normally use for like Geek Beat Live or for the
CE Week, the different shows that we do throughout the year.
The Mobile Nations coverage that we've been doing.
Yes.
And we're going to supersize that set. And instead of just us or just the Mobile Nations guys doing interviews, we are going to mix it all up. We're all going to do interviews together.
So the set you mentioned, take a look at what the set that we actually have. We're kind of piecing it together right here in the studio as we speak.
Now,
it's huge.
It is
I know, and this is just like the miniature version.
If you thought your Lego set was impressive, wait till you see John's.
It is rather ridiculous. What you're looking at is actually about $10,000 worth of aluminum trussing. And that, what you're seeing, is only the small version. This can be built in different sizes, but we literally do not have the room in our studio to build it to full size. So that is the small version of it.
Yes.
And when we get to CES, it will be supersized, even bigger than what you're looking at here. It's not entirely assembled, but it's going to be a big show.
It's going to be a big show, and so we hope that you guys will watch. Obviously, we're going to be streaming live every single day that the expo floor is open. Who wants to chime in here? Talk a little bit about what kinds of exhibitors we'll be speaking to and all that.
How many people are we taking?
What is it, 22
on the
at last count, Kev?
Nations end, we're up to, I think, 22. I think 17 editorial, a couple of our head honchos, of course, and then we have some additional video support coming out. So 22 on our end. How many on your end?
Well,
I thought 22 was including us. Wow.
Now I feel pitiful saying we're bringing out, I think, 6 or 7.
7 or 8, maybe.
Yeah, so something like that.
Pretty much 30. I think it's a team of 30.
Yeah, right around 30.
That is just humongous.
So part of the truss system that you guys have seen will house our stage. So we'll have a stage there and a set using this table that we use here on set, and we'll have 2 hosts, either John and Renee, or me and Phil, or whichever mixture
Daniel
we've got
and Kevin,
going on.
whatever.
Exactly. And then we will have a couple of exhibitors, or one exhibitor for every 15 minutes. We're going to rotate them in and out so that we can really hear and see what products they've brought to the show, and hopefully show you guys the best of CES live as it's happening.
That's right. Daniel, you got anything special you're looking forward to seeing there?
Great question. Probably not. Microsoft may announce something big, but probably at Mobile World Congress. But things are up in the air right now. We may get a sneak peek of something. I wouldn't be surprised if Verizon may pull off their new Lumia 929 device, which has been in testing for a while. And it's going to be their new 1080p 5-inch display device running a quad-core processor. So that might be one of the phones I'm hoping to see there, as well as, of course, the new software, new hardware. And I think, this year, I think accessories are going to be the big thing, the wearable technology. We keep seeing that more and more every year at CES, becoming a major player, the new Fitbits and everything. And so hopefully we'll see more of that stuff. I'm really excited about that. And hopefully no 8K TVs, because I don't have a 4K one yet. And I don't need anything new to drool over quite yet. But I'm sure the TV stuff will always be a main feature as well.
Oh, believe me, there will be 8K TVs.
We've already seen an 8K TV.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
8K TVs will be cheaper.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but you can currently buy a 4K 50-inch,
Right.
like no name Seiki or something like that, for under $1,000 on Amazon.
Madness, John.
It's
Wow.
insane.
And also, medical will take CES by storm this year. That's
Will it?
going to be very interesting to see. Oh, yeah. They've increased their, I forget the numbers, but they've increased their size of medical exhibitors by an outrageous percent.
Huh.
So,
Renee, are you excited about interviewing people for things not related to Apple and iOS?
Yeah, I'm thrilled because Apple's never been at CES. So CES for me has always been a chance to kind of break free and talk about all the other kinds of technology I love, and whether it's the wearables Dan mentioned, or the automotive stuff, which is always incredibly interesting, or just the Internet of Things, which is racing towards us. It's almost like a break. And we're going to be not only talking to exhibitors, but analysts and people who are going to try to explain all these numbers and all these markets that we keep hearing about. And I find that just, that's an absolute thrill for me.
Cool.
well, I don't know that we have any other details to really kind of push out at the moment, but we do want you to pay attention to all of our sites, all of our social media updates, because we will be pushing you into the direction that, or the pages on our sites where you'll be able to watch that live. We don't have it all set up just yet.
Can we take bets as to how many Android devices will hit before Phil actually lands on the ground?
Oh man, that's usually what happens. I'm usually somewhere over like Nebraska and stuff starts dropping. No, I mean we're gonna have stuff going on starting Sunday night. Sunday night, all day Monday. I think I got a little bit scheduled already for Tuesday, and then we're gonna start broadcasting live.
Yes, that's a good point.
But you're also gonna have the editorial team. I think Callie was talking about how she stopped, but we're gonna have the booth. We're gonna have the broadcast in half the booth, but on the other half of the booth, we're gonna have the whole editorial team over there sitting there banging at their computers like little monkeys, right?
Yeah, I think that's one of the things that really excites me is, we've taken progressively more and more people to CES every year for the last 5 years, but we tend to still cover the show the same way. Phil breaks down into his Android Central team and Renee into his team, etc. And we kind of cover our own platforms, then we tend to stop a little short after that. But this year we're really going with the mindset of just, we want to cover all the cool stuff at CES, bring it to the live stage, and bring it back home to our audiences. So I think you're going to see with that many people there, us go, above and beyond what we've done before, which I get really excited about.
That's going to be awesome.
I just noticed David Lumbold is in the background
he's
there.
lounging.
With Kevin.
There he's waving at us.
He's going to be responsible for a lot of, he and Dave Curley are taking care of all of our design and graphics and everything.
That's right. Check out this badass logo.
You guys can thank him for that.
And we have other little surprises coming with all this stuff too. I mean, there may be, I'm not going to tell you, but there's things coming.
There's lots coming up.
We should probably wrap this up and let everybody get back to work, since we've got like the entire editorial team.
I know. People need to get back to work and actually do some stuff.
Yeah, but there are a few details that we should let people know about. First of all,
hashtag. You definitely want to pay attention to that hashtag, CES Live. We will be using it. We want you guys to use it for any questions that you have. Throw at us. The entire team will be paying attention.
We do have a couple of sponsorship slots left, so if you have a very big checkbook and you'd like to help underwrite this project,
Hey, how much did you say that trust system was?
It's a lot. It's a lot of money. Everything. We're taking 30 people, okay? This costs a lot of money.
Deal.
But we do have a couple of sponsorships open. And also, if you happen to have a product or service that you'd like to show off, we do have slots available for interviews. And how would they go about asking us about getting on the show?
Why don't you just send an email to press@geekbeat.tv, and I'll get you forwarded to the right people to take care of that.
Sounds good. Any other last words from the team? What are you guys thinking?
I think anybody who's been thinking about going to CES but hasn't attended before, you're on the fence, this is the year to do it. Come out. I think it's going to be a big show. You can come visit us, hang with us. I'm sure we will end up doing some sort of a meetup or party while we're there.
Absolutely.
One night. Maybe.
Yes, absolutely.
So come hang with us because it's Vegas, and what happens there gets tweeted and posted across the internet.
And as you see, any of them and us, all of us roaming around the floor or on set and not actually talking to camera, definitely come up to us and say, hi, we want to meet you too.
Definitely.
Just don't look us in the eyes.
Right.
No, we should say that those 30 people include a lot of the writers and editors that you read every day. It's not just going to be us, it's going to be the whole team's there. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Exactly.
All right, guys, that's it for this update. Stay tuned over the next several weeks. We're going to keep them coming at you. So I'm John P.
Callie Lewis.
And the whole Mobile Nations team. We'll see you later.
Bye.